What's up, fellow Clashers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you the end of the war, the clan war versus WHF Rising, or with WHF Rising versus Keningau Land from Malaysia. Check out the Town Hall 9 attacks if you haven't already, the video I just put out before this, and look at, kind of the background of the war and blah, 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 all the good details and stuff like that. We are here for Town Hall 8 action. And that's what this is about. Tons of good Town Hall 8 attacks to look at. Really enjoyed this war as well. Let's just jump right into it. Different types of attacks. No dragons on this one, but everything else. GoHo here by L Warfang on their number 16 with a double poison and 3 heals. Just going kind of old school GoHo attack. Let's just see if he uses, so he's not even going to use his second poison, which is the way I like it. Save that poison for those skelly traps with the hogs, especially when you're going heavy with the hogs like that, like he is. Maybe even it's a little lighter, not total mass hog. But do we have a golem in there? Yeah, there we go. That golem is getting picked on. King on king. Friendly king takes out enemy king. Trips 2 giant bombs right there. And as soon as those the triple giant bomb set is done, this base is cooked. He's got 3 heals, 2 more left over after this one, and these hogs are being sent in. Very, very nice. Going clockwise, and there's no giant bombs to worry about. So we'll just heal wherever we need to, wherever there's a lot of splash damage like that, and point defense coming in from afar. I mean, so many hogs uses that last heal. Look at all those. So that's a perfect spring trap. So they just get crushed by that spring trap. But guess what? They have a billion other hogs to go ahead and do cleanup. So that spring trap's not going to do anything to this attack. And Swag's poison, that last poison, I don't even know if this was set. They were set to air or something, or if I missed it, or if they triggered it on the entrance. But no skelly traps. So very, very nice attack. We got tons more to look through. Number 21, lots of Valkyries. 21. And we're going to go ahead and check K-Bear out here doing a GoVaLo. This is that common internet base. Maybe you guys can write down which one this is. I don't have a clue. I've seen it like more times than I've done wars. So we're going to use the quad quake here to open up that compartment where usually all the giant bombs are and the Teslas and everything else. And, you funnel in from the top and use a wall breaker to get in there, a couple wall breakers. He's going to do a lure there. And pretty cool to be able to use that giant, to grab that clan castle up there and do a semi-anchor, but a long, long anchor. That giant is so slow. So very nicely done there. And we'll take down that thing. The poor golem is getting hit, but that king is going to get pounded on by these wizards and friendly king. So, all right, we're all done with that. The king is taken care of, so now it's time to send in a test wall breaker, and then the 2 wall breakers. Everything will get routed in there. Drops those Valkyries in, drops the clan castle Valkyries. Those Valkyries, unfortunately, some of them got pulled in by the skelly trap, but then they'll get rerouted back in there again. And everybody's taking out that core. Let's see if we can find out where the giant... There's one giant bomb. Boom. And do we trip the other one after this Tesla? Or a double giant bomb set after this Tesla? There we go. 2 other giant bombs. So now, like I always say, 3 giant bombs down. This base is cooked. We have 2 heals. There goes one. And there goes the other. And these hogs do not have to worry a thing about any double giant bomb sets or giant bomb sets at all. Or giant bombs, not giant bomb sets. So they're making their way through. They have a couple of splash damage, a couple point defenses, but that's going to be a piece of cake for these hogs. Tons of hogs left over. Textbook GoVaLo. That's exactly how you do it. Very patient, waiting, and the king is still up. So doesn't get much better than there. All the Valkyries were killed, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and check them out in another attack. Number 19, look at that, I was out of order. 19, another GoHo by 2D. So, and I wanted to show this because this is one of those weird common internet bases. Sometimes they just flip it or, whatever and just turn it so it's a diamond on the other side. But I've seen this one quite a few amount of times. So if you run into this base, this is just one of the many ways you can crush it. So poison, do we use a double poison here? Yes, we do. Double poison. Dragon is going down, and golems are sent in. That Tesla is going to cause a little bit of problems to make everything reroute, but those point defenses are still on those golems, so that's cool. No test wall breakers, just let's Leroy Jenkins it, and they go in and open up that compartment. So now these wizards are taken care of, keep funneling, and they just need to trip these giant bombs. There we go. I think at least, do we have 2 of them? I saw at least 1. But at least 1 giant bomb is tripped so far, so he's able to send the hogs in there, start trickling them in a kind of surgical fashion. There we go. There's some more. And let's push these hogs through. Has 2 more heals left, and kind of non-weird surgical way, just doing clockwise and then counterclockwise and whatever wise. But uses that last heal in the core, where there's not too much defense coming on them, but there's so many hogs they're going to be able to power through this. And I see 2 giant bombs. I don't see that 3rd one, so maybe we'll find out where that is by surprise, which is always fun. So no, don't see it yet. So anyway, we only have hogs. The golem is worthless. The golemite's worthless on cleanup, but fortunately, hogs are the best cleanup troop there is in the game. So they're going to go ahead and do all this cleanup themselves. The golemite will reroute again and just decide to go ahead and try to at least take out 1 army camp and make himself worthwhile. He will get that hit in, and the hogs will go ahead and get the final kill. So way to go, golemite. Nice attack by 2D. Let's drop down to number 22, because I don't think we did a mass hog yet. So no golems were hurt on the filming of this particular attack. So 33 hogs with 5 in the clan castle, total of 38 hogs here. And we're going to use poisons to take out the clan castle. Let's see if we use double poison or not. I would say yes, because I don't see any barbarians for wizard barbarian kill. So there we go. It is done. We are ready to start the raid in phase 2, which is send the hogs and to mass destruction. So 3-finger drop. They just want to go ahead and push this through the base linearly and make them go pretty much through the core. Those Teslas will drag them in towards the core as well. So he'll heal them up right there. Get these hogs in there a little early on that heal, or a little bit misplaced, whatever you want to say. It has to basically overlap the heals, which is not really something you want to do. But it's a very compact base, so it's going to be very forgiving. That's why compact bases get crushed by hogs, because they make their way through these defenses while standing in heals. Has no poison for these skelly traps. You see how much damage they do. Keep saying it over and over, but it is what it is. They do tons of damage over time to these hogs. So we are on cleanup. Lots of wizards cleaning up, lots of hogs cleaning up, and the king has come in to join the party. And I think, what did he? My goodness, he just wanted to get all the glory. He was like, "You guys take care of the entire base, and then when you're down to 2 more buildings, I'll jump in and take care of that and get the final kill." All right, 23, GoVaLo by Excalibur. Pretty much a textbook GoVaLo quad quake type dealio for this base. I don't know what this base is called. It's like the tic-tac-toe style. But anyway, we've got the clan castle that's going to have to be taken care of by barbarians and wizards, because there is no poison here. So golems are sent in from each side. Look at this ridiculously long funnel, or wide funnel, whatever you want to say, by these wizards and the golem there. And he has 3 Valkyries, and I think 3 in the clan castle, for a total of 6 Valkyries and 13 loons. Has a quad quake, which he should use now. There we go. The golems will reroute, and it shows where the where the Valkyries are going to come in. The one golem will not reroute, but that's fine. He's created the most massive funnel on the face of the earth. And let's go ahead and start dropping these things in. The king, the Valkyries, let's not wait too long. So there we go with the 6 Valkyries and 2 heals. So we can use all those heals up for the Valkyries and the king. You can choose to bring a rage and a heal, just makes things go a little bit faster. Very nice drop in that loon very early as that first air defense goes down. Second one goes down, there's only one left, so we got to be a little bit patient on the bottom right, but we can still send them in from the top right if we wanted to. So a little slow on that deployment of the loons. These things should have been in about 2015, but that's fine. These kill squad is tanking for these defenses on the bottom, so they're not going to be harmed. Those loons are not going to be harmed at all, and we're doing really good here. So let's see. Tesla bad, Wizard Tower bad, Wizard Tower bad. So we've got 3 bad defenses in for these loons. So they got to decide what they're going to do here, because this is no joke. That one Wizard Tower takes 1 down, and that last group is there. It's going to get a little mushy there. Fortunately, the Hero Golemite comes in there and starts tanking for that Tesla. Just gives it that extra little bit amount of time. Then the Valkyrie will start tanking, and finally the Loon will get done with that. And I think the mortar is pretty much a sitting duck, maybe. Ooh, wow. Those balloons really, that was real close. So we need everybody's help in for this cleanup. Nobody can sit down and take a break on that one because we were running out of time. Very, very nice attack. Nice GoVaLo. All right, number 24, because we don't get enough of GoVaLo, let's do another one. Check this base out. Very, very diamondy base. So I think it's another common internet base. So do the clan castle trigger. Quad quake means we have to use barbarians and wizards, or at least we have to kill these clan castles in some meaningful fashion and not just hope that they fall down and die. So shattered entry here this time. I don't know. Yeah, we did a shatter last time. So shattered entry here. We do have wall breakers, or yes, we do. We have 2 wall breakers. So these wall breakers got to count. They do count. Very nice. Not enough for any test or anything like that. Quad quake was already sent down. Opens up a good 50% of this base. Everybody sent in as far as the kill squad. 2 heals again for these Valkyries, Golems, and King. So they should use it pretty soon. I mean, they did hit a giant bomb, So let's go ahead and get this kill squad healed up, and let's get them into taking care of that air defense. I think I like rage and heal. It just makes things go so much faster. Valkyries are fast themselves, but they just tear through this core with a rage. So all the air defenses are down. That Tesla's down. Everybody's down. I'm still up, but we are almost done with this. There's an archer tower, 2 archer towers, 3 archer towers, 4 archer towers, and then we're done with this. Tesla is still up too, and these loons are getting pretty shredded, and I don't mean that in a good way. So they have to deal with this last archer tower, which unfortunately the loons are tanking instead of the 2 full golems. But now we can breathe a sigh of relief, and we're on cleanup mode, and everybody is pitching in. Even the golems are pitching in. Do we have a Valkyrie on the bottom? I mean, on the top? Yes, we do. So one of those Valkyries survived. That's always a good thing. So very, very nice attack. And 2 more to go, and guess what? We're going to do another GoVaLo, just because it's cool. It's what all the cool kids are doing. Tootsie Roll. This is going to be, if you haven't seen my video on how to beat the Tootsie Roll, you can watch this one right here, because this is going to show you, and then I have like about 10 other ways to beat this base. This might be the first attack I show of the Tootsie Roll after the Town Hall 11 update. I don't remember. But we're going to go ahead and quad quake and bring double poison, which is kind of gutsy because that only leaves you with 1 heal. But there we go. Quad quake is down. Saving that poison for a rainy day, I guess. And dragon goes down. So now we can go ahead and send those golems in there, and they will go to the nearest defense. It starts that wide funnel, and really only needs to take care of that spell factory and that elixir container, and you can start sending in the hogs right now and do that. There we go. Those Valks are going in. Where's the king? Where's the king? Do we have a king? There we have a king. So that king will kind of follow some of the Valkyries to the non-promised land. Trip giant bomb. Let's go ahead and heal them up. There we go. Very nice heal though, because it catches both groups. That king will take a little detour off to get that Tesla. We do not have any more heals available, so sending in those loons is not the best idea this early. There is that top air defense, and it is just going to go ahead and chew through these loons like paper. So maybe hold back on them a little bit, just a little bit earlier, or no, hold back on them for later. Whatever, you know what I mean. So the other ones, the ones on the bottom, those could be sent in a lot earlier because there was no air defense there. That Valkyrie, she goes down, but she did a great job tanking for that archer tower. There's the poison. Look at that. See, he knew what he was doing the whole time. He held that poison for a rainy day, and it is raining. It's raining skelly traps. That's what it's raining. And those skelly traps will do tons of damage to your loons over time, and that minion will take care of that as well. So let me just show one more, and then we'll be done with this. Number 28, Gringo, taking out this base just with another GoVaLo. We just can't get enough of it. This is the GoVaLo attacks. You guys have been asking for it. When do I GoVaLo? When do I GoVaLo? How do we do it? There we go. This is the tutorial. Not to mention, I do have the when to GoVaLo and GoVaLo instructional video too. Check that out if you haven't already. Poison here. I just love these people that make these designs thinking that, you know, it's going to deter anybody from getting a 3-star because you have to deploy so far away. The problem with this kind of style of base is the defenses are spread so thin that a couple hogs to each defense will go ahead and take this apart bit by bit. In the way he's going to do it with the quad quake and poison and heal will also take this apart because they'll make their way into the core, and then there's going to be nothing left. So let me fast forward this and take care of that dragon, and there we go. And this is also what I was talking about, those easy 1-for-1 trades. The defenses are so spread out that these loons will get that mortar, they'll get that cannon on the bottom, then we'll get the mortar also right across from it, and 1-for-1 trades all day long. That's the name of the game there. So this golem is tanking. You know, send some more loons, send the Valkyries. They only have one way to go. That funnel was done a long time ago, back in 1982, and yeah, they're going to run right into the core, take out these lower level air defenses, and we still have a heal left over for whenever he feels like deploying it. Which there we go. It's all done. And we still have 6 loons in the bag, so we can start sending them in any day now, because by the time they get there, that air defense will be long gone, made into firewood, and burned. So it's just going to take a long time. So send those loons in a bit earlier there. And, you know, those archer towers were also getting tanked by the kill squad a while ago as well. And since they're so slow and we got no haste, we got nothing else, might as well send them in. So anyway, we are just about done. Let's fast forward this thing and watch it go in 4 speed, and you can imagine any music that you want to as an interlude. So that pesky little builder hut, don't know how it got missed, but that's done, and there's the 3 stars. So again, very, very nice attacks, some really, really cool attacks there. I kind of am bummed that I didn't get a chance to have any Dragloons or Drag Riders or anything like that. But the GoVahos, the GoVaLos, and the Mass Hogs and GoHos were definitely a cool thing to see. The only thing else we were missing is the Holo, which we saw last video. So very, very nicely done by the Town Hall 8. I think we only, maybe 2 or 3, maybe 2, that we didn't get the 3-star on the first try. So keep that work up. That's great. That lets them scout for the Town Hall 9s. And yeah, very, very nicely done. So hopefully you're able to take these attacks, go ahead and look at the compositions, the deployments, get used to it, get comfortable with it, test it out, get your 6-star clan wars, and practice those 3-star attacks.